So we came in, past the big ear. And we're now going to see what we can do over here. Definitely don't think we went over this way before. Oh, that's kind of lovely. I do like that. Ooh, what do we have here? Oh, it's got a thing on it, look. It's a little sparky thing. How the hell do we get there? I guess we jump from above. Okay, this is leading us around then to what I hoped for, which is the little the chunk of earth that's being offered from one figure to another. Let's read this first, though. One thing at a time. What a beautiful view. I say, what is that down there? But it's one of the teams scanning something, isn't it? The New Theology. George Bernard Shaw. When you are asked, where is God? Who is God? Stand up and say, I am God and here is God. Not as yet completed, but still advancing towards completion, just in so much as I am working for the purpose of the universe, working for the good of the whole of society and the whole world, instead of merely looking after my personal ends. In that way we get rid of the old contradiction. We begin to perceive that the evil of the world is a thing that will finally be evolved out of the world, and is not brought into the world by malice and cruelty, but by an entirely benevolent designer that has not yet discovered how to carry out its benevolent intention. In that way, I think we may turn towards the future with greater hope. That is lovely. I love that, because this is very much what I would like to do, but I don't do. I'm very much, me personally, I'm mostly after my personal ends and those of my family, rather than looking at the whole of society. I guess I do some actions, but not enough. Cornelius, my brother Eustathius told me that he thought this passage was beautiful, but also diminished the connection to the sublime he felt when simply looking at the world itself. Miranda, I agree with Shaw's sentiment, but I don't know if the miracle of existence, the beauty of creation, is exactly the same as the human sublime. If that makes sense, I don't want to look at the universe and see myself reflected, even a future me. Okay, another attempt at explaining. The beauty of the universe and the beauty of what we can accomplish within it are two related but separate things, and the separation matters. I agree with that as well, Miranda. Things to ponder. Hypatia's Journal, day 1012. I am now cohabiting with Sarabai. This is by choice, not necessity. It's strange but pleasant to find your life so enmeshed with that of another person. What we both came to realize is that together we are more than the sum of our parts. Something emerges from our interactions that is wholly transcendent, unique, and necessary. I had observed this before between Athena and Cornelius, but experiencing yourself is quite the revelation. We did have that, and it was beautiful. I should have treasured it more. Yes, because they split. Did they not? Or Athena drove off on her own. Trevor, I thought we'd heard the last of you, sir. Let us listen to it while we work out how to jump off a cliff and grab a spark.
Actually, let me issue a correction, okay? I said Alexandra doesn't see the bad stuff about humanity. But she does. She sees it, and somehow she sees past it. She doesn't ignore it. She can just see one step farther. Like, there's this mountain of garbage ahead of us, right? And that's all most of us will ever see. And she somehow sees beyond to, I don't know, the promised land? I don't do metaphors, or similes, or whatever this is. I mean, you don't care. I'm dead, and you're a robot. But her ability to look reality in the eye, to see all the bad stuff out there and still have hope. I mean, it's amazing. I mean, I think that's why that's...
Oh, Trevor.
You know what? let's not go there. There's still so much work, and Chernyshevsky doesn't have much time left. Well, I mean, who does these days?
Unrequited love. Okay, well, we found it wasn't so hidden as I thought. We found the little plateau here, and it is the golden puzzle, so that's fine. It does not solve, though, how I may throw myself off into the void to catch that spark. Let's try and work that out. We're not going to climb up there for a start, are we? I thought by the time I reached the level of the of that little plateau, I thought we'd be as high as we needed to be, but I guess not. How the heck do I get to that? Okay, I cannot mountain climb up that point to jump off onto the statue, so I'm now looking for fans. I think we've had situations before where we've had a fan to throw ourselves up nice and high, and I suspect that must be the answer for this. We also have a note that the Noema system is full of ideas for space travel and colonisation, designed for launch pads and ships, sketches of cities, even an unfinished design for a large-scale teleportation between distant planets. Bloody hell. How would that work? With movement between everything. Everything moves in space. An interstellar or even intergalactic civilization of the kind writers like Ian Banks imagine is entirely possible if we want it. Oh yes, please give me Ian M. Banks, by the way. Ian M. Banks is when he was his sci-fi writer. Ian Banks when he did more contemporary, but sometimes fantastical. Anyway, just picky points. Which leads me to another thought. These bodies we have so carefully designed to look like our ancestors. They don't really have to be. In his novels, Banks has intelligent minds like ourselves controlling entire ships, or drones, or even... And by the way, he calls them minds with capital M in Banks things. Or even stations. If Alexander Drennan was right, then it's not our shapes that make us human, and what it means to be human can be expanded if we maintain our creativity and our curiosity with the theory of everything. We could transform ourselves as well as the world. The only question is, can we be trusted to build a society that actually works, just for once in our long and stupidly bloody history? Is something like the culture actually possible? Or is it just a daydream, and will we always end up with another dystopia? Maybe Athena finally found the answer to that question. Well, part of the thing about the culture is that it's not really humans. We are featured in a short story by Banks, Ian M. Banks, but they are merely humanoids. They are a collection of very similar groups, I guess, but the culture is made of many different humanoid-related species. However you want to explain how there are so many very similar species is up to you. No one ever talks about that, but there you go. And that might be it. It's also post-scarcity society, which helps a great deal. If you have everything you want and need, then a lot of the reasons for wars go away. And quite frankly, we the new humans don't seem very inclined to be violent in that way. We just disagree about stuff. So I don't think we're necessarily going to be recreating that. But heading out to space does solve a lot of the problems, I guess. What we do to Earth. Okay, we have it. We have it over here. Here's the fan. Let's just check around here first. Is there anything else fun and funky around here? No. Nothing up here? Up! Okay. Never mind. Here we go. Whee! Okay. Oh. Oh. I guess we're higher up. We've also got a Stratos over there. Another fan. Okay. Well, before we do that... Ah. How do we get to that? I guess we drop down again afterwards. We'll be back for you, Stratty old buddy. Oh no, we can go through here, look. Here he is. How you doing, fella?
Perhaps for the life of an individual citizen to be good, first the city itself must be good. Perhaps even the cosmos itself must first be made better, before such a thing as a good life is truly possible. These insubstantial creatures that walk through my thoughts, perhaps they can live that life. They are, after all, human beings, like myself. This much I have understood. Is that why they have summoned me? Can I somehow bring them into this world? Make them real? Or am I? No.
Well, finish your thought there, fella. Finish your thought. What were you thinking of? I mean... I like the fact he recognises us as human. And I think his thoughts are guiding what we're doing and how we're doing it. But why he's here? I still don't know why Stratos is here. But there you go. Right, let's try and find this spark. It's pointing... Well, we're facing... not quite east. Like east, southeast. Yeah. Therefore this is west northwest. Need a head in. Spark could be up there, I guess. Oh, look, it's pointing over here though. Look down here, make sure I'm not missing anything. Oh, we've still got a question mark over there. Something I have not covered yet. Just spot it over that way by the gate. Which we are heading back towards. Oh, it's up here, I think. Yes, another rather wonderful design there. How great. What's he going to do this time? Which way is he going to flip us?
Sometimes new citizens come to me and they want to learn from me. My work appears to have created a legend of sorts. In these moments, I understand your situation. I want to teach them, but what they must learn the most is independence of thought. How does one resolve this contradiction? They wish to come along on my journeys, but I do not need a group of fawning acolytes following my every step.
Oh,
a journey truly worth undertaking is rarely easy. And so, I have begun to think of a much greater challenge. A journey that is almost impossible. To the far ends of the world without any mechanized means of transportation.
Oh.
This will be a true act of faith. And they will learn a great deal from it. If we survive.
That sounds very interesting, Mithras. As annoying as you are, you never get to the point where I quite want to say, I just don't want to listen to what you've got to say. I may not want to agree with you, but you're still of interest. And what the bloody hell is a spark? We have a connection. Leading to what? So I've been distracted from looking for the spark to instead be looking for well, at the same time, to be looking for the what do you call it? The connection for the thing over here, the Pandora's thingy here. So but there's no, like I said before, there's no connection on it. So how, what is this going to transmit that's going to help? I mean, I can imagine, okay, let's say we've got a tunneler, or an activator. I guess we are going to carry it here, aren't we? That's stage 2. Stage 2 is to carry the activator all the way here and then power it up through here. Now I found a tunneler which I need to get the activator in number 3. But that's not going to help me at this stage. Conveyance at least we can use. Where is it? It's there. Oh, you're an activator. That's not what I wanted. I want one of these. Right, took a lot of messing around there. I was being really stupid and wasting my time. I thought I had to, like, put this higher and, like, put it on top of here and then stop this in the right place. Not at all. Not at all the answer. I just had to get the right angle so I could connect this to this and then up to here. But we're still lacking the activator we actually need. So back to the search. Oh! That's a bit weird. I did not expect that. It's going to be one in the wild, so we just need... Hold on. So is that here? I was just exploring corners. But I think... Have I found it? Let's see where the actual thing is poking through. I don't think I have. No, it's over here. It's here, look. Okay, we push it into the corner, it'll probably do it. That was very surprising. We're now going to carry this upstairs. Okay, there we go. I don't remember where the bloody hell the actual bronzy tunnelable wall is. Oh, Christ's sake. Now I'm stuck. Aha! Here it is. Good stuff. Back down the mountain. Is that Prometheus? That is Prometheus, isn't it? Yeah, he's still pointing over that way. Still no sign of that little spark we're looking for. Hope this is going to connect. Yeah, there we go. Right then, what cynical words of wisdom do you have for us? Oh, I didn't pick it up. There we go.
It is not the voice of God that a prophet seeks in the desert, but the silence of man.
You know what? I think I agree with that. It's both. It's probably both. But maybe one allows you to hear the other. Is that not the idea? I've spotted something over here which is that fan. I'm not sure if that's the fan that I used before to get up to the spark, or if that's something else. I thought that was the fan that I used to get to the spark over that way. So I'm trying to get to that one, but I can't seem to make it there. It seems to be over that side by the other leg. Like up here somewhere? Oh, that's it. Is that it there? That's it there, maybe. So what was I seeing over here? This one. I mean, this is a shortcut back up. We'll look at that in a minute. I was looking for a red spark. But okay, we think we've found it. Well, this is the one I guess we're following back. Anything else around here? Oh, crap. It's weird how I didn't find this before. But there you go. Now I've got to find my way back up there again. Right, so try this again. Where are you off to? Are you going to make us leap up this thing? I get the feeling you are. Oh, you little git. You are, aren't you? Yeah, I thought you might do. Come on then. When the hell is it dropping me? Ow! What the hell? Determined to bust my legs. Well, we're quite close now. It's just up there is where Prometheus is. But it is taking a rather circuitous route to get there. Where have you gone? Up, I guess. You kind of gone off the edge, can you? You are. Ah, for pity's sake. Did I hit a fan there? What the hell? Where was the fan that I saw? Was the fan there? Oh, it's like a bounce pad there, look. Haha, good joke there, buddy. Good joke. Activate a Prometheus monument without stopping the spark chasing. Okay, that was an achievement, I guess.
To create, to understand, and to transform, these are the greatest acts of humankind.
Okay. I'm not really sure what that achievement was about, really, because I think there's been plenty of cases before where I've not stopped the spark chasing, so to speak. But okay, I guess this treated it a little bit differently. What is this? Like a big electrode pulsar, like a Van der Waals generator. Yeah? Let's go this way. So I think we've done now here anyway, haven't we? I think we've done everything. We've been here, seen everything. No t-shirt available. So let's finally go and do the tower itself. That was nice and straightforward. Anything over here before we head up here? I mean, we've got a planetary symbol there, haven't we? I do like the idea of us blasting off into space. And I guess if you've got that much control of energy and matter, there's nothing stopping you, is there, really? The gravity well is not going to do anything to hold you back. Huh. What's over here then? Big load of nothing? Kind of a shame if it is. Beautiful views. But otherwise... Nout. Give it a quick spin on the way past. Are these benches? Who would the benches been built for? I don't think our guys do a lot of sitting down.
A long time ago, the Sphinx asked you about my story.
Mm-hmm.
You said that hope may still be found if we are willing to look for it.
Yes.
And you were right. Hope is not gone from the world. Some small part of it still survives. But it is not in the flame or in these towers.
It's in us.
It lives in the hills and the forests.
Okay.
In the rivers and the seas. You were given a world full of hope, creature of clay. It is yours to protect.
Yeah, it's not in nature. It's in people. What are you talking about? Nature doesn't contain... Nature just is. I just want to find Byron. It's a bigger picture than Byron, I think, now, isn't it? And I think Byron would agree with that.
People will fail you, creature of clay.
Who?
When the time comes, they will
Who's failed
abandon
me?
you. Heed my words.
Even if they did, doesn't mean that I will abandon them. No. Don't shoot me with a big laser. Like we said about people...
So, Melville, what do you make of these beams? Do they seem safe to you?
Nothing is really safe. You could kill yourself with a fork. Well, I'm sure someone has. But anything can be used safely if you choose to.
I see.
Very true, Melville. Yeah, just give you sort of a fork and electric socket, and there you go. As I was saying before, the idea of leading without expectation of reward, leading because it's the right thing to do. In the same way, supporting other people and not abandoning them, even if they might abandon you at the end of it. There's a goodness in that. Doing the right thing for the right thing's reason. Right, okay, we have done here, and we are very near to the end of the game now. We have one zone left to do. I have done everything here, haven't I? Yes, I have. We have High Plain left, but that's for next time. Anyway, thanks for watching. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you again next time.